Hey guys, it's me, Jade. I just wanted to redo my video and just kind of clear up a few things that people had some questions on. So here we go. So I've had the pilonidal cyst now for 10 years. It started when I was 18 and I've since had 2 children. So I definitely know my pain tolerance, and it's one of those things that are quite up there. Get away from all that stuff, please. Go. Speaking of children. So I wanted to share my story with you, and as I said before, a lot of you had some questions still, and I just wanted to remake this video and just try and help you guys out. My mom started selling for doTERRA essential oils here in America, and I started doing some research, because if you're anything like me, you get online and you start going article after article, video after video, trying to figure out how to rid this damn thing. It's one of the most terrible things I've gone through. Getting it lanced is awful, and then I've talked to so many people, at least hundreds, that have gone through the actual surgery and needed it again and again, or it just didn't work and they decided, I'm just go through this pain the rest of my life. That's not what I want to do. So here's the brand name that I've been using, doTERRA. This isn't a sales ploy or a tactic. I don't care what kind of oil you use. I'm just trying to help you. So I do want to mention, though, and feel it is worth mentioning, that you are going to need a good quality oil, and doTERRA is one of those here in America. It's not going to be a $6 oil. It's not going to be something you're going to find at your local grocer. So do your research. Okay, so we start off using Melaleuca, which is just a fancy name for tea tree oil. And if you're like me, you probably already used tea tree oil, and you probably realized it didn't really work as well on its own. So I start out using tea tree oil. I probably take about 3 drops and I rub it onto my finger, or I put 3 drops on my fingers and I rub it onto my cyst where they would normally incise or make the incision. Or if you're feeling a bump already, right up on that bump. Okay. I'm a little leery about leaky cysts, and I'll get into that later with you at the end of this video. Yeah, I'll do that at the end of this video. Okay. After I've taken the Melaleuca and I've rubbed about 3 drops, as I said, onto that area, I take a carrier oil. Now, this is another spot where most of you got confused and were like, what's a carrier oil? So let me clarify. A carrier oil is going to be something that pretty much helps dilute a particular oil. In this case, it's going to help you dilute oregano oil. Oregano oil is a very strong oil, and it can burn you. Pardon me. You can take oregano oil right now and rub it. Just the oregano oil, and rub it across your cheek, and you'll end up with burns. So it's nothing to mess with, and you do need to be careful. Carrier oil is anything such as olive oil, fractionated coconut oil, or grapeseed oil. In my particular case, I use grapeseed oil, and this was something that I had gotten from a local food store, a Whole Food store, Richard's. Okay, so you're going to, after the Melaleuca, which we've already discussed, you're going to take 3 drops, rub it in the area. You're going to take your carrier oil. In this particular case, I use grapeseed oil. I'm going to open it up, put 1 drop on my fingertip, rub it in the same exact area where I rubbed my tea tree oil. Okay, second step. Now, on to your third step. This is the big one. This is the star of the show. This is the reason why it works, so you cannot forgo it. Oregano oil. Say it with me, guys. Oregano oil. It's amazing stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't even freaking tell you how amazing this stuff is. Now, again, I told you, it can burn you, so you really do need to be careful. I take the 1 drop carrier oil, and I do 2 drops of oregano oil. But if you have sensitive skin, I suggest 1 drop of oregano oil. It can burn you, and does burn you, so be careful. All right. Now, after you've done that, which I also recommend you do after you get out of a really hot bath or after you've used a heating pad, because your pores get nice and open with the heat, and it's just a prime time to be placing these oils onto your skin. Okay, and I also do this during a flare around 2 times a day. You can go up to 3 times a day if you're only using 1 drop of oregano oil because of your skin sensitivity. Now, As long as you feel it, you keep putting it on. And once you're done, I've been maintaining with this particular routine at least once a week. Even if I don't have a cyst, I do it once a week just to kind of make sure that things are staying clean and, you know, good down there. All right, so let's see. What have I forgotten? I'm quite sure I haven't forgotten anything. So I'm pretty sure that this should be the end of my video, but I did want to mention leaky cysts. The oils that I use in particular are edible, which means that they're safe for consumption. So this is what I recommend, and this is at your own discretion. You use this this information at your own discretion. I'm not responsible for anything because I don't know if it's a smart idea or not, but I know that it does work. So my suggestion, if you are one who suffers from leaky cysts, use the same thing that I'm doing, the same routine, but around your cyst, not in the wound. I would not recommend that at all because, again, the oregano oil does burn and you do need to be really careful about where you're going to be putting it. So, like I said, I'm not sure. It's at your discretion, and I wish I could come up with something, and I wish I had that issue where I knew and I could say it works, just put it around it. I'm not sure, but I do think it would help. So if you can stand and dilute it really well and put it around your cyst area and just keep up with it, I'm sure it would help. So I'm sorry that I couldn't be more help to all of you who have that issue, because I know it is an issue. But other than that, I really hope that I've been able to help you guys. It's such an awful thing to go through, and I sympathize with all of you. And I know what you're going through right now, watching this video, just hoping to have something that'll work for you. And I really hope that this will work for you. And best of luck to all of you. And please give my video some likes and some shares. Let's help some other people out. It's no fun. Thanks, guys.